Subject Geography, lesson number 2, page number A15. The origin and the evolutions of the art. Or the art Prithivigi origin Horokpham and the evolution Madugi Yaon. The origin of the art Prithivigi origin Horokpa. It is difficult to say how art originated. How Matokramna art Prithivisi originated Horkimbagi Habasi to say Habada it is difficult. It is Masi difficult Kudong Tingai Oi. Aruba Oi. As a matter of fact, nobody has been able to give exact cause and the time of the origins of the art so far. As a matter of fact, the origins of the art, Prithivigi origin Horphangi exact cause, Aseng Maram, and the time Matamasi so far, documentic to give people the nobody Karagumatana has been able. Ngamuktiri. It is still a debatable question. It is still a debatable question. Debatable question wahang ama habdu oiri. But one thing is certain that art is a number of our solar system and its origin cannot be different from the origin of other planet. But there is one thing karumba Wafam amadi is certain that madudi art Prithvi is a number of our solar system. Our solar system koi solar ki system is a number apun amani haina, and its origins aduga magi horphamasi from the origins of other planet, from the origin of other planet atopa grahagi, from the origin horphamdagi cannot be different. Cannot yaroi hebko. Different scholars have expressed different view on the subject, but most of the scholars believe that art like the planet originated from the sun. Different scholars toanba like lesu herba soja mamda nerabasina on the subject harbi hiramsida different view toan mokogi miyangsing have expressed phongdok nei. But temusung most of the scholars koi like lesu herba ayambana believe that thasnei that's madudi art Prithvi from the sun nimitagi light other planet ate topa grahagumna originated horukimbani haina. Early theories ngali matamgi khogi nenaron ko. A large number of hypotheses were put forward by different philosophers and scientists regarding the origins of the art in early days. A large number of hypotheses suminatra lari haibamang khangga wafam kaya ama by different philosophers philosopher kangu and scientists beginning regarding the origin of the art in early days. In early days ngali matamda regarding the origin of art Prithvi origin horphangi ga regarding chmari lene matang the different philosopher philosopher and scientists beginning a large number of hypotheses suminatraga lali khangdabu afam kyamo we are put forward mukhoina phongdong na ami. Professor Immanuel Kant was a German scholar who put forward his hypothesis in 1755. Professor khogi university thakta lain su herba mayam tapiri tambiri do adu professor khoi ko Professor Immanuel Kant habisi was a German scholar, German gilag herba Isam Orami, who put forward his hypothesis in 1755. In 1755 Yankai Mangada, his hypothesis Magi Asum Bapam Adu put forward Ptolemy. According to him, primordial matter was evenly distributed in the shape of small and the cold particle from which our Earth and other planets of solar system were formed. According to him, magi wakhalongi matungina primordial matter elementangi pochai habisi was eventually distributed in the shape of a small and the cold particle, small apikpa and the cold angle particle koi pot ki in the shape mong the distributed kaidoreba from which mistigi or earth koi prithvi and other planet of solar system so jagata leba other planet atopa grahasing asi we are formed same krami. Laplace was a French mathematician who put forward his hypothesis of origin of the earth in 1796. Laplace haibisi Frenchki mathematician angka yam haiba misak ama orami who mahakna in 1796 Mogda Tarukta, the origin of the earth, Prithvi Harokhangi Matangda, his hypothesis, Mag Wakala do put forward Pongdo Kremi. According to Laplace, the primordial matter existed in the form of intensely hot and rotating gaseous mass in the beginning. According to Laplace, Laplace's Wakala Matumina, primordial matter khoi tai matam de leba posing asi in the form of intensely hot yam satin sab mong the existed lermi and the rotating gaseous mass in the beginning of the rotating gaseous mass khoi gi gas marine go processing ase rotating dana dum lermi aduga yam saba this hot and slowly rotating gaseous mass was called nebula, after which it is called the nebula hypothesis. This hot, asaba, and slowly rotating gaseous mass slowly rotating gaseous mass gas was called nebula. Nebula haina after which it is called nebula hypothesis. Nebula gi hypothesis ana khana khermi. As the time passed, gaseous mass cooled, its volume decreased, and its speed of rotation increased. As the time passed, the gaseous mass gas ko iba posaction asi cool intharami its volume magi volume inthara button magi volume chanbe sansi decrease hantharami and the its speed of rotation adu magi rotation unggi speed 공기의 눈이 increase henkalami. The increase in speed of rotation resulted in increase in centrifugal force. The increase in speed of rotation umgi speed 공기의 눈다 increase henkalapsina in centrifugal force. 센터기 mafamdagi sapu tongana sathokibasida increase henkalakpasi resulted Ptolemy. When the centrifugal force exited the gravitational force, rings moved away from the nebula and broke into many smaller rings. When the centrifugal force hariba centerdagi sathokiba sapu singasina exited gravitational force 거기 빛을 증설해 사푸들이 행글럭 못한다. A ring move away from the nebula. From the nebula, 지키 nebula have 마품들이 a ring korak tawba si move away zatokirami and duga in many smaller ring yamna apik ring kujigi moongda broke kaitami. This ring on cooling became planet and the satellite. This ring hariba makon singasina on cooling interact button the became planet, grahasing and the satellite. Satellite singasi became Earth. The remaining central part of nebula is the present sun. The remaining central part of nebula hariba nebula yamna saba hado. Sigi remaining lemhoriba central part Komei thangba suruk sibu is the present sun. Hoji khoina numit hane khangnari. Both Kant and Laplace believe that the original mass of gas cooled and began to contract. Both Kant and Laplace believe that hazard me the original mass of gas koi gas ki original mass harokpa magi harokpung oiba posaksi cool intharami and aduga began to contract. इंथरक मतम ददी अमग अमग लोय चिंगजेना सपोज नंग जु इंगें खलो नंग इंग मतम दे गम तद नंग नसाजे संदोक तद फेट ओइ बिसोक तो जिंजनद्वेने The rotational speed increase as a consequence of law of conservation of angular momentum. Rotational speed अखोगी उंगबगी छाफु असिना is a consequence of law of conservation of angular momentum. Angular momentum gi law of conservation gi as a consequence koi thong amu ina increase angle ami. Angular momentum is the product of mass, angular velocities, and square of the radius of rotating body. Angular momentum have si kaino have the mass my posak tune angular velocity di unga saliba ayang bai khongchap tune adu product adi purinaba product adi purinaba haida multiply to do product haidana and the aduga sina and the plus odini ko square of radius of the rotating body di ungdere potugi radius adi koi center de gena circumference singudu kai hai radius haventra adugi asang udugi square adi suppose 2 square is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 ke kaya no is equal to 4 natra adu radius to 3 ureta di ma square of 3 di kaya no square of 3 di 3 square having t is equal to 3 into 3 is equal to kaya manara 3 into 3 di 9 natra 9 to udo. Thus, if radius of rotating body is reduced, there is corresponding increase in its angular velocities because according to law of conservation of angular momentum, the sum total of angular momentum in a rotating body remain the same. Thus, the radius of rotating body ungdul potugi radius the karibis gido center dagina circumference korokor mafam do adu bukta singaiba leidu kai koiba radius side ko if the radius of the rotating body ungda lelo potugi radius is reduced handarakpa oita di there is corresponding increase in its angular velocities magi angular velocity mai ungbugi khongjatto adu yang da increase hankalakane ba suppose nangji khogi khil amase asobo khil duga masa khil masa duga kana hen ungani ha haidi asobo khil do di khoina kanna ungta jo yamna ungumala duga masa khil masa dudi kitang ungotan yam ungumandra dai adugini adu difference ko haije. The sum total of angular momentum in rotating body ungdreba posak to the yauriba the sum total of angular momentum gi the sum total apunba magi masingsi remain the same the sum anadum legineba suppose nana sida khogi nang second makhan urambe ai koigi second mangje wheel je sigi kero ji chaw orba duga sim mai par ga kato je ba duga sigi maningi sina ya pick aba suppose na je mi ya pi ne saban phangda dana santa tore ba wheel je mai maningi wheel je pi edna horen thau matam dadi nang sito nga mai par thau do ni ko second je adu si ungi duga si ungo je sina di tappa mangani adu si masal ne di yang kanna ungdo ne adu ni. In the year 1900, Chamberian and Moulton put forward their plan Simel hypothesis according to which a wandering star approached the sun and exerted its gravitational pulls on the sun. In the year 1900, Solisingmaga Samapan da Zambarian and Amasung Molton Haiba researchers put forward their plan simel hypothesis. Koi plans ki matang da similarly naina wafang puthokirami according to his koi akhoron matuina a wandering star koi koisat satan leba star thamisa amana approach the sun numit ki malak changsilami and aduga exerted its gravitational pull on the sun. On the sun prithvi da its gravitational pull magi prithvi chingthbegi sapuosi exerted onto me. As a reason, a cigar shape extensions of materials was separated from the solar surface. As a reason, a cigar shape extension of material had possibility cigarette shape extension sandokiba from the solar surface. Sojaki mamaisdagi separated kaidokirami. As the wandering star moved away from the sun, the material separated from the solar surface started revolving around the sun and condensed into planet at a later stage. As the wandering star star Thomas Artuna move away from the sun nubitagi move away manamna the material separated from solar surface solarki surface lemaidagi separated kaithakiba tokhaikiba material masaksing aduna started revolving around the sun numit ke koibida revolving coil and satpa started horomi and the condensed into planet at a later stage. At a later stage, aduga mathangi tarakpa thaktana into planet apik pipa grahasing oina condense musi tharkirami